32.8 million this year.
Something's going on with TikTok. I don't know what it is. So I'll just wait. I had to restart my iPad. I came back on TikTok. It did something else. Something's going on with it. So I'm just waiting for y'all to get the notifications. So until then, I am Mama Trey, and if you are new to me, I teach you how to eat according to your blood type in order to reverse your ailments. Okay? A lot of people have reversed your ailments. Okay? A lot of people have of Americans. Here we go with the lost connection, switching. What is happening with TikTok of Americans? Here we go with the lost connection, switching. What is happening with TikTok? It's TikTok, it's not me. Hey, Trey. Trey?
Yes.
How are you?
I have a question.
What's the question? I'm on a live. What? What?
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Cheese. That's all you wanted?
Yes.
Oh, you're so crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Can y'all see me? What is happening, TikTok? What are you doing? I was so excited to get back to work today, and now there's this. Can y'all see me? Put something in the comments, because I don't see comments moving. COVID is, I don't know if it's gone or not. I haven't tested myself, but I'm gonna give it a couple of days before I test again. So tap the screen, share the live. Let's try to make it through as much as we can. Okay. So here we go. That's why I haven't been around. I had COVID for the last week. Okay. If you have any of these ailments, put it in the comments. Okay. Hi. Insulin resistance, high blood pressure, intestinal dysbiosis, which is bad bacteria in your gut, which every one of y'all got. Thyroid hormone imbalance, if you have any issues with your thyroid. Inflammation and anemia. Which one of those things do you guys have? Put it in the comments. These are the ailments that are very, very common to blood type O. Okay? The first thing is insulin resistance. What you need to understand is insulin resistance is simply insulin trying to get into your red blood cells because you have triggered insulin so much by eating all the wrong shit. Your cells have now become resistant to the insulin. When that happens, it causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. That constriction is what's causing your blood pressure to go up. Because when your arteries and your veins constrict, it puts pressure on your heart. And that sends your blood pressure up. So your high blood pressure has to do with your carbohydrate consumption. At the root of most of the problems for blood type O, it's carbs. That's for everybody, but especially blood type O. How many of you blood type O's eat carbohydrates? Put carbs in the comments. Put carbs in the comments. We just have to struggle through this connection issue. So tap the screen, share the live, and put in the comments whether or not you eat carbohydrates as a blood type O. The more comments you guys put in the comments, the higher the numbers for the live will be. Get these numbers up. I didn't struggle to get back to health to come here for 150 people. We got to get this message out. And if you have fallen off of the wagon, tomorrow is day one again. And a lot of y'all have fell into neutral categories. Get your ass back to beneficial only. Okay? So tomorrow we are starting all over again. Let's talk about what's at the root of your high blood pressure. Okay? The number one problem, and I will warn you, you are going to become a little bit emotional on this live if this is the first time you've heard this information. If this is your first time hearing this information, put it in the comments. I don't know why there are no comments showing. There are no comments showing. Type in the comments. I see hearts, no comments. Now the comments are showing. Okay, so if it's your first time here, I am Mama Trey. I teach you how to eat according to your blood type in order to reverse your ailments. I know the comments just started moving, so it's not y'all, it's TikTok. I wonder if anybody else's live is jacked up or if it's just me. You know how they do me. They don't want y'all knowing this information. TikTok is always messing with me. Good night. So listen, you're going to become a little emotional if this is the first time you've heard this information. And I know you're thinking, why would I be emotional over food? Well, these foods have been in your life your entire life, and you love them. The thing is, you're addicted to them. So when you feel those emotions rising, it will show you exactly how addicted to these foods you really are. Okay? So the number one thing that is a problem for blood type O is wheat. I lost 11 pounds in December. Good. Stay on your path. The number one thing that is a problem for blood type O is anything with wheat in it. The first thing that wheat, you said TikTok has been AC. I don't know what AC means. Put your blood type in the comments. Wheat is diabolical, okay? The number one thing that wheat does is it causes a violent inflammation in your intestines. When that inflammation happens, it causes all of your organs to swell. Chicken is the worst thing you can eat, ma'am. Between chicken and wheat, I don't know which one is worse. Okay? A violent inflammation happens in your intestines when you consume wheat as a blood type O and a blood type B. Okay? The number 2 thing that it does is it stops your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. So now you're mineral deficient. Mineral deficiencies is what's at the root of mental illness. So your schizophrenia, your bipolarism, your ADHD, your hyperactivity, in some cases autism, your alcohol abuse, your drug abuse, all of that comes from mineral deficiencies in the body. Okay? The number 3 thing that it does is it changes your happy hormones into anger and aggression hormones. So your dopamine and your serotonin is converted into noradrenaline and norepinephrine. Okay? So now you've gone from being a perfectly happy person to being a depressed person. How many of y'all are depressed? 50% of the US population is clinically depressed. What do you think people are eating every day in America? Sandwiches, pizza, pasta, fast food. Okay? Wheat is literally diabolical. So, the number 2 thing that you should never ever eat again, because it definitely affects your hormones, is corn. And I know you're thinking corn on the cob or corn in a can. No, corn is in everything. Okay? Think high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, distilled white vinegar. Distilled white vinegar is in every condiment in your house. So your mayo, your mustard, your ketchup, all of your salad dressings, your barbecue sauce, your hot sauce, corn. What does corn do in the body? Stops your body from producing insulin. Corn stops your body from producing insulin. Now, why do you think we have such an epidemic of diabetes in this country? Because high fructose corn syrup is in just about everything in your house. Hi. So between wheat and corn, here's what y'all should never, ever, ever, as a blood type O and a blood type B. Who here is blood type B? Okay, who here is blood type B? So I'm covering both of these at the same time, okay? As a blood type O and B, you should never, ever eat barley, cornflakes, cornmeal, hominy, polenta, all corn grains. All corn grains. That includes your grits, your cornbread, okay? Also, cream of wheat, Emir, Familia, Farina, Farro, gluten flour. Gluten flour and wheat are 2 different things. They're not the same thing. So when you're out here eating these gluten-free snacks, you're still eating wheat. Graham flour, grits, kamut, grape nuts, lentil flour, dal, masticum, papadum, puffed wheat, 7-grain, shredded wheat, sorghum, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, durum wheat, semolina wheat. Semolina wheat is all of your pasta. Macaroni, macaroni, spaghetti, fettuccine, ramen noodles, all of those are semolina wheat. Now think about how much semolina are you eating? How much semolina are your kids eating? Whole grain wheat, whole wheat flour, white flour, sprouted wheat. Now let's think about how much wheat is your family consuming on a weekly basis. That's all your cereals, all of your frozen meals, all of your pastas, all of your pizza and fast food and hamburgers and hot dogs and toaster strudels and Pop-Tarts, and you wonder why your kids' emotions are all over the place? Another thing that wheat does in the body is it slows down your metabolism. How many of y'all have a slow, sluggish metabolism? You just feel tired all the time. You just feel tired all the time. You need caffeine, you need energy drinks. It's because of wheat. Everything that y'all eat for breakfast pretty much is made from wheat. So you're literally starting your day in a deficit. So you wake up with energy and then you eat breakfast. Now you're tired. Now you need a cup of coffee before you can even get to work, because you have slowed down your metabolism with the consumption of wheat. The third thing you should never ever eat as a blood type O is any dairy. Any. That's for blood type O and blood type A. How many of y'all blood type A? 86% of the US population is to never eat dairy food. That is blood type O and blood type A. How much dairy are y'all eating? How much dairy are your kids eating? Eggs are considered dairy, but we're talking about cow's milk. Okay? Cow's milk products. That's yogurt, that's cheese, that's kefir, that's anything made from cow's milk. All the yolk. Y'all can't have none of that. Because number one, all three things that I'm telling y'all right now are the things that trigger inflammation in your body. That inflammation is what is triggering your insulin resistance. That insulin resistance is what's raising your blood pressure. So what's at the root of your high blood pressure so far? Wheat, corn, and dairy. The minute y'all eat any dairy, it immediately triggers inflammation in your body. And what y'all need to know about cow's milk is it's sugar. So it turns into sugar in your body. Lactose is sugar. So you're out here eating all these lactose-free things, but lactose means that you're eating sugar-free things. You're still eating dairy. And that's raising your blood pressure. I said cow's milk. So how many of y'all are out here eating dairy, eating cheese and yogurt, thinking that yogurt is going to give you good bacteria in your gut? It does the opposite. Okay? It does the complete opposite. Not only does it trigger inflammation in your body, but it creates a lot of bad bacteria, namely yeast. Can I explain coffee? Coffee is a brown drink that you drink? I don't understand the question. Explain why it's bad for you? It depends on your blood type. Because as a blood type O, it triggers leaky gut. Meaning it makes your intestines pliable so that food particles leak out of your intestines and into your bloodstream. Coffee. So with dairy, as a blood type O, it triggers inflammation. It gives you an overgrowth of yeast in your body. which contributes to your thyroid problems. If you're blood type A, it makes your blood thick. Y'all already have naturally thick blood, but when you eat any dairy, it makes your blood thicker, which will lead to blood clots, pulmonary embolisms. Any of y'all have DVTs and pulmonary embolisms as a blood type A? Here are the other things that are triggering inflammation in your body as a blood type O and raising your blood pressure. Kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes. Potatoes. Let's just stop here for a minute because this is when people start to get real emotional. We start talking potatoes. Let's just stop here for a minute because this is when people start to get real emotional. We start talking, which then makes your insulin shoot up. Then your body is trying to regulate that insulin, and when that insulin can't get into your red blood cells, your insulin resistance, which is why your blood pressure is high. Potatoes also are at the root of your bad bacteria in your gut, just like dairy. Potatoes are dangerous for everyone, okay? And to fry them is the worst thing you can ever eat. The #1 worst food in the world is a French fry. What else? Oh, it also, remember, triggers inflammation in your body. Why? Because it's a nightshade vegetable. Nightshade vegetables are not only tomatoes, but you also cannot have tomatoes either. Okay? Nightshades are a class of vegetables that when you eat them, they emit a phytotoxin that makes your body believe it's being attacked by a virus or a bacteria or something. So every single time, tap the screen to share the live. Every single time you eat potatoes, tomatoes, bell peppers, okra, sorrel, eggplant, all of those are nightshades. They immediately trigger inflammation in your body, which then is contributing to your insulin resistance, which is raising your blood pressure. To potatoes and tomatoes. What else is raising your blood pressure? Corn oil, food additives, guar gum, and carrageenan. Guar gum is in your almond milk. Carrageenan and peanut oil. A lot of the places that you guys eat fried food from, hey Fats! They missed you, bud. Hi. Say hi to everybody. They missed you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh well. He sees somebody in the parking lot. Thank you. Oh. He was on the ledge. Come here, Fats. Say hi to everybody. He was on the ledge. Come here, Fats. Say hi to everybody. His growl just sounds really vicious today. He's 4. Oh, they're playing. It's a gladiator cage fight. I'm not going to disturb that. They're having way too much fun. So, you want to know why your blood pressure's high? All of those things I just mentioned. Okay? So let's talk about this bad bacteria in your gut. What people do not understand about bacteria. Say hi to everybody.
Sir.
Bacteria. Say hi to everybody.
Sir. Sir.
Be careful. Be careful. That's all. That's all. Comments. I don't know. It's TikTok. I'm gonna go see if anybody else's live is jacked up. Let me go see if anybody else's live is jacked up. It's even buffering on my phone. It's TikTok. It's not my internet. My internet is very strong right now.
It's getting clearer by the day that Donald Trump is not okay. But his confident decline goes far beyond just a frugal slip up.
Yeah, TikTok is jacked up. Go check and see if anybody else's live is messed up. So let's just try to see if anybody else's live is messed up. So let's just try to. So that means you are sharing this body with bacteria. That bacteria is alive. That bacteria is responsible for many processes in the body. It could either be your friend or be your worst enemy. Okay? You eating foods that your bacteria does not like is what is triggering a lot of ailments in your body. I'll name some. Bacteria does not like is what is triggering a lot of ailments in your body. I'll name some. Gut. It's buffering. I can't do anything about it. Yeast. Yep. Yeast is why your thyroid's jacked up. Because you have an overabundance of candida in your body. So when you're eating foods that your bacteria does not like, it's going to accumulate more and more yeast. That yeast causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. So TikTok waits until I come back to work to start acting stupid.
Give it to me, like.
Frequency device finally interrupt. Day 87.
They need to get their shit together. But it's buffering on everything. It's not just me. So I'll keep working. I don't know what y'all can listen. Even if y'all cannot hear me, go get your foods list. Click my name at the top left-hand corner. When the white thing pops up with my face and my name on it, hit my name again. It will take you to my page. Download your foods list. My name again. It will take you to my page. Download it out there. So you have to protect yourself as much as you possibly can. 70% of your body's overall immune system is in your gut. Okay? That's how listen, I've had COVID twice before this time. I've never gotten over COVID this quickly. Ever. I was only down for what, a week?
Just reading up on everybody.
TikTok is acting a fool today.
Just reading up on everybody.
It's what now?
Just reading up on everybody.
Okay. Are y'all still with me? Are y'all still with me? So here is what is jacking you up with an overabundance of bad bacteria in your gut. Dairy foods, cows, milk, dairy foods, cows, milk, dairy products, again. Corn, again. Potatoes, again. Rhubarb and oranges. Oranges creates bad bacteria in everyone's gut. So there's no volume. Can y'all hear me? Put in the comments if you can hear me. Oh, brother. My excitement.
So it is June 17th, Jackson Hall.
Oh, brother. My excitement.
So it is June 17th, Jackson Hall. It is.
Okay, you can hear me. Good. Okay, so no one should be drinking orange juice. I don't care how sick you get, orange juice creates even more bad bacteria in your gut. Oranges are bad for everyone. I'm not just talking about just oranges either. You know what oranges are. So whether it's tangerines, tangelos, cuties, it doesn't matter. All of that is oranges. They create bad bacteria in everyone's gut. So please stop eating and drinking oranges. Okay? Let's talk about leaky gut. Leaky gut is when your intestines basically have become so soft that when food is going through them, it's breaking through the walls of your intestines and food particles are leaking out into your gut and eventually your bloodstream. So you got food particles in your blood just swimming around. Okay? So, what causes that to happen? Tomatoes. What else? Corn again. Dairy food again. Vinegar. Distilled vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. Mostly acidic things, I've noticed. All of these things are very acidic. Okay? Coffee. Coffee also causes your intestines to become pliable so that food particles leak out of them. Also, when you drink coffee, it stops collagen production in your body. Corn is horrific, ma'am. Corn stops your body from making insulin. She said, not corn. Corn stops your body from making insulin. I'm reading your foods list. I'm reading your foods list. I'm reading your foods list. Corn stops the body from creating list. Corn stops the body from creating insulin. Corn stops the body from creating insulin. And corn is in everything. So your high fructose corn syrup, your regular corn syrup, white distilled vinegar, all made from corn, all of it. How many of y'all got thyroid issues? If you have thyroid problems, whether it's hyper or hypo, it's coming from two things. An overgrowth of candida, which is yeast in your body. Corn is a grain, not a... I don't care what you want to call corn. I'm not going to sit and debate back and forth about what somebody calls a vegetable. Do you know that vegetables is a word that was made up by corporations? Did you know that? Vegetable is a marketing term, ma'am. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Don't eat no fucking corn, no matter what you want to call it. Corn! In all of its forms. Corn! In all of its forms. If somebody tells you that something stops your body from making insulin, you're like, but can I still have a small amount of the thing that's stopping my body from making insulin? Amount of the thing that's stopping my body from making insulin? Anywho, if you have thyroid problems, it's coming from two things. An overgrowth of yeast in your body and a lot of unfriendly bacteria in your gut. The things that cause you to have bad bacteria, dairy, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, and oranges, creates all of that yeast. And then the unfriendly bacteria created from these four vegetables: cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and mustard greens, causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. You got thyroid problems because of food. Wild, I know. Yeah, yogurts. We all have to do parasite cleanses. So what? Y'all love a loose herb. Y'all love a remedy. If you're eating the wrong foods every day, no amount of parasite cleansing is going to do anything for you. Period. Y'all love some superficial shit. You have to get to the root of your problem. What's causing your problem? Where did you get the parasites from? Where'd they come from, ma'am? Huh? So if you're still eating every day things that put parasites into your body, it doesn't matter how much you cleanse yourself. Exactly. You know what parasites love? Dark leafy greens. It's not just coming from pork. It's coming from those raw green smoothies you guys are drinking. My dogs don't give me parasites, man. Listen, my dogs don't give me parasites, man. Listen, I already did. There's always somebody that comes on the live that thinks they know more about this topic than I do. You do not. I assure you. Unless Dr. D'Adamo comes on here himself, you do not know more about this topic than me. Okay? Y'all can do as many parasite cleanses as you like. But if you continue to put the wrong foods in your body, nothing is going to help you. It's real basic shit. And people would love to sell you loose herbs. They would love to sell you all that. I have an entire supplements company. I can sell you all types of cleanses. But to solve your problem, you have to stop putting shit in your body that creates these parasites. That's the root of all of our problems. We need to know what we're supposed to be eating and what we're not supposed to be eating. Okay? It's real simple shit. If you have a slow and sluggish metabolism, it's because you're eating wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. Go get the food list. Click my name at the top. When the white thing pops up, hit my name again. It will take you to my page. Click the link on my page, download the foods list in your phone, and start tomorrow. You can get books wherever books are sold. But let me tell you something. The people that go and get the book and read the book do not have the same level of results as the people that keep it. Do not have the same level of results as the people that keep it super fucking simple and just follow that foods list. Period. I'm just giving you the heads up. So listen, let's turn this around for blood type O, shall we? Okay, everything that I'm telling y'all is what's on your foods list. Everything that I'm telling y'all is on your avoid foods list. Okay? All the stuff that I'm telling you now is what is going to help reverse these ailments that the wrong foods have triggered. Okay? So, to reduce inflammation in your body, this is what's going to help you to start to naturally control your blood pressure without the drugs have not controlled your blood pressure. Because your high blood pressure is coming from mostly carbohydrates or things that turn into sugar in your body. So, we have to reduce the inflammation. Number one thing is omega-3 containing fish. What fish does blood type O benefit from that's high in omega-3s? Cod, halibut, red snapper, and trout. No, you do not benefit from salmon. Okay? Also, here are other things that are anti-inflammatory. Walnuts, hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, pineapple. Pineapple. Get pineapple or pineapple juice into your body every day. Let me tell you something. Whenever I get a cold or I get sick or anything, pineapple juice, bromelain, that is the first thing I'm reaching for. Because it breaks down mucus, it breaks down proteins in the body, and y'all need to have that in your system every day. Okay? What is going to encourage good bacteria? When you start eating the foods that the bacteria in your body actually likes, then you're going to make that bacteria your bestest friend. And that bacteria is going to fight for you to remain healthy. Because what's happening right now is the human body is mostly bacteria. And you are feeding it food it doesn't like. So by you continuing to feed it food it doesn't like, it's going to create diseases and ailments. What does it like? It hates dairy, but it loves onions. It hates potatoes, but it loves string beans and broccoli. It loves escarole, chicory, Swiss chard, and kale. The first day I was sick with COVID, I made me a big old pot of greens, collard greens and kale. First day. That is what is going to create good bacteria. You cannot get rid of bacteria in the body. Bacteria is there for a reason. It has a lot of different processes, okay? So you need to make it your bestest friend. Every day, y'all need to be eating some damn onions and some broccoli. What is going to completely change your life as a blood type O? And I know this is shocking for some of you. Red meat. I know we've been brainwashed to believe that red meat is bad. It is the enemy. It is the villain in your story. Da 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 da. It's not. It is your bestest friend. The thing that you have been missing all of this time has been beef, lamb, veal, mutton, buffalo, venison, deer. It will completely change your life. The first day that y'all have some red meat, after years of not having red meat, you're going to feel completely different. Your energy is going to be through the roof. You're going to sleep like a baby at night. You're going to have a better attitude, better outlook. You know why? Because it raises your dopamine and your serotonin. Okay? Those of you that have started on this journey, put in the comments how you felt the first time you ate some red meat after not eating it for years. How'd you feel the first time you ate a steak? Put in the comments. I don't know what TikTok is doing with the comments, but I'm not seeing no comments. It's just not moving. I'm seeing hearts, but I'm not seeing comments. There we go. Amazing. It gave me energy. What is going to help you to regulate your thyroid and get your thyroid back into tip-top shape? Turmeric and sea vegetables. It's still lagging? Yeah. That's okay. It'll be better tomorrow. We'll just make it through today. We'll struggle through. Sea vegetables are wakame, kombu, seaweed, nori, sea moss. All of those things helps your thyroid. All of those things helps your thyroid to be protected from your immune system. All of those things helps your thyroid to be protected from your immune system. Naturally raise your iodine levels. I did turmeric for 3 months with no change. The turmeric supplement, you need to be eating some, you need to be using some sea moss and eating sea vegetables. I don't really mess with turmeric. Nothing is going to change if you don't change your diet, ma'am. No supplement on the planet is going to help you if you're still eating things that are making your body attack your thyroid. I don't know why y'all think, listen, again, I have a whole supplements company. But if you're not eating according to your blood type, don't buy my shit. Because every day, you're canceling your shit out. If you're eating foods that damage your thyroid, you're canceling your shit out. If you're eating foods that damage your thyroid, and then you're taking turmeric, and you're canceling your shit out. If you're eating foods that damage your thyroid, and then you're taking turmeric and sea vegetables, or sea moss, it's canceling out. And then you're taking turmeric and sea vegetables, or sea moss. It's canceling out. So how is your body going to improve if every day you're still damaging your thyroid? It's never going to work. I love supplements. I take supplements every day. Your body naturally makes iodine. So you have to eat food that triggers your body to make iodine. That's what sea moss does. I had a kale and strawberry salad for dinner again. Okay. Y'all better stop with the raw kale. That's why y'all got parasites. Who is under the desk? Fats, why are you under the desk? You trying to find a place to hide your bone? Come here. Come here. Linka don't want your bone, Fats. Look at this guy. Linka does not want your bone, Fats. You don't have to hide it under the table. Go put it in my closet. You want to put it in my closet? Where you have other countless bones? Fantastic. Listen. What? Fantastic. Listen. What? Christ. Go slower. Anywho, so where's blood type A? Anywho, so where's blood type A? Go get the full foods list so you'll know exactly what you should and should not be eating. And in the next 7 days, watch how your body changes. Okay? In the next 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation. But more importantly, you're going to feel better than you have in years. Where's blood type A? This thing is slow. Slow. Come on, let's hurry it. Let's get through this so we can all be better tomorrow, I hope. So here are the ailments that blood type A deals with. What y'all need to understand is blood type A is the complete opposite of blood type O. Okay? What's your blood type? Anemia comes from lack of iron. Okay? You need to be eating more foods that are iron rich. What's your blood type? Getting all these text messages. Jordan, please turn off that broth. Oh, thank you. How's it taste? Oh. So here's what blood type A deals with. Ineffective animal. Oh. So here's what blood type A deals with. Ineffective animal protein breakdown. Blood type, if you're a blood type A, you're right on time. I'll tell you what's going on, okay? Blood type A is the complete opposite of O. I'll tell you what's going on, okay? Blood type A is the complete opposite of O. O has the strongest metabolism, the strongest immune system, the strongest everything. Blood type A is the opposite, okay? Here are the ailments that you guys are prone to as well. Ineffective animal protein breakdown. That means you cannot break down animal protein simply because, okay, miss you guys too, you cannot break down animal protein because you do not have enough stomach acid to do that, okay? All blood types, all four, have 4 different gut microbiomes. It is our blood that determines how our digestive system works, okay? Blood type O has an overabundance of stomach acid. Stomach acid will literally eat through anything. It's like battery acid, okay? Blood type O has all of that stomach acid. That's why they can eat foods that are high in saturated fats as well as red meats. Blood type A is on the opposite end of the spectrum. You have hardly any stomach acid at all. So whenever you're eating animal protein, your body cannot break it down, okay? And any food that you put in your body that your body cannot break down, it's going to putrefy. When that food is putrefying, it's going to create acid reflux because your body is your stomach is supposed to be breaking these foods down. When it can't, that food is just sitting there, wreaking havoc. This is at the root of a lot of problems for blood. Wreaking havoc. This is at the root of a lot of problems for blood type A's. At the root of a lot of problems for blood type A's. Okay? Also, you have a poor metabolism of saturated fats. You cannot eat foods that are high in saturated fats because you can't digest them. Tap the screen to share the live, please. And comment. Even though your comments are going slow, let's get these numbers up. Also, adrenal hormone stress imbalance. That means your cortisol is up and down all day. Okay? Cortisol is your stress hormone. How many of you blood type A's feel stressed all the time? Okay? Blood type A always has a steady stream of cortisol in its blood. All the time. All the time. I know I'm lagging. It's TikTok. It's not me. Okay? So, y'all stay stressed because of cortisol. Here's the problem with cortisol, though. When you have high cortisol, it also raises your blood sugar. Rh negative is not a blood type. It's a factor of your blood. So you need to go get the Eldon blood typing kit on Amazon and find out what your blood type is. Okay? When your cortisol is high, it makes your blood sugar high. Okay? So y'all could literally become diabetics from stress. So now you got high cortisol and high insulin. So when that happens, your body requires more minerals from food to bring those two hormones back into balance. When you're not eating food that your body can digest and break down and extract those minerals from, your body is then forced to suck minerals from your teeth and your bones just to survive. So now you're dealing with bone demineralization because your body is sucking the minerals out of your bones because you're eating food it can't digest. Marinate on that for a second. Because your body wants to live, it's going to do whatever's necessary to survive. So now you're walking around with weak bones, osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis, gum disease, weak teeth. How many of y'all have had replacement surgery? Like knee replacement, hip replacement, big toe replacement? Your body is literally feeding on itself to survive. You. So, Also, you have a tendency towards higher blood and cell viscosity. That means you have thicker blood and larger than normal red blood cells. So let's talk about that for a second. How many of you blood type A's have high blood pressure? Put in the comments. How many of you blood type A's have, wow, hip and knee and T root? Jeez. How many of you blood type A's how many of y'all have high blood pressure? If you are blood type A and you have high blood pressure, let's drill this down for a second. Okay? You have high blood pressure combined with thicker blood and larger than normal red blood cells. Then, if you're eating carbohydrates, you consuming those carbohydrates is making you insulin resistant. Remember, y'all are predisposed to diabetes. How many of y'all are diabetic? Let's connect these dots, okay? You're eating carbs. Those carbs are making you insulin resistant. When you're insulin resistant, it causes your arteries and your veins, which your blood flows through, to get smaller and smaller and smaller. When that happens, it puts pressure on your heart. That pressure on your heart is what's sending your blood pressure up. So now you're insulin resistant. You already have thicker than normal blood because you have a higher level of blood clotting factor 8. Blood clotting factor 8 is a factor in all of our blood that will cause our blood to clot if we got into an accident. Exactly. Y'all are already predisposed to heart disease. Blood type A has more heart disease than all the other blood types. Heart disease is the #1 killer in America, and guess what group has more heart disease than everybody? Black women. So, you're going to end up with blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, and eventually heart attacks because you're eating carbs. Is making your arteries and your veins smaller. Then you got this thick blood and larger than normal red blood cells trying to make its way through your very small arteries and veins. That's a heart attack waiting to happen, if you haven't already had one. And then you have bad bacterial overgrowth. And then you have bad bacterial overgrowth. So we all have bad bacteria in our gut, but with blood type A and blood type AB, we have an overgrowth of bad bacteria. So let's talk about the foods that are at the root of the problems. Here is what is causing you to have ineffective animal protein breakdown. Y'all cannot eat none of these foods. Red meat is causing you to have ineffective animal protein breakdown. Y'all cannot eat none of these foods. Red meat, pork, organ meats, crustaceans, lobster and crab, shellfish, shrimp, oysters, clams, crawfish, mussels. No shellfish at all, because those things are high in saturated fats. Also, tropical oils, avocado oil, palm kernel oil, avocado oil, tropical oils, avocado oil, palm kernel oil, avocado oil. And y'all out here doing vinegar shots to lower your blood pressure, detox your body, because y'all listening to a bunch of people on TikTok telling y'all to do vinegar shots every day. What else makes your blood thick? Oranges. Oranges and orange juice makes your blood thick. How would you like to know that you're having blood clots because of your love of oranges and orange juice? The blood typing kit is called Eldon Blood Typing Kit. Eldon, E-L-D-O-N. Hold on. Typing kit. Eldon, E-L-D-O-N. Typing kit. Eldon, E-L-D-O-N. Hold on. Your blood thicker. Here we go with this lagging shit again. Is it buffering? And then guar gum. Guar gum is in your almond milk. Your almond milk is making your blood thicker. Let's talk about what's creating this overabundance of bad bacteria. Bad bacteria in your gut is responsible for, and let me know if you guys have any of these. Let me know if you have any of these ailments. Endometriosis, alopecia, urinary tract infection. Endometriosis, alopecia, urinary tract infection in your gut. Bad bacteria is at the root of a lot of your common ailments. For blood type A, it's potatoes, all of them. You want to know why you have alopecia? Because you eat potatoes. White and sweet. Yams, whatever y'all want to call them, potatoes. That's why you have alopecia. That's why your skin is bad. That's why you have a bunch of urinary tract infections. That's why you have a bunch of yeast infections. Potatoes. And then, why you got high blood pressure? Potatoes. What else? Black ground pepper, navy beans, oranges again. Those damn oranges. Those oranges are deadly for blood type A. Kidney beans, lima beans, whey protein. Yeah. How would you like to know that you have endometriosis because of your love of potatoes? Crazy, right? So, as a blood type A, here is how we turn it around. This is how you immediately begin to improve your health. Okay? Intelligent protein choices. TikTok is messed up today. So, intelligent protein choices. TikTok is messed up today. So, it's not me, it's them. But we're going to make it through this live, okay? How do we improve your health as a protein into your body that your body can break down and extract minerals from? The number one thing is soy. Soy is bad, bad, bad for blood type O and blood type B, but it is highly beneficial for blood type A and AB. It will change your type B, but it is highly beneficial for blood type A and AB. It will change your life because finally you're getting protein into your body that it can actually digest and extract minerals from. Soy is a whole and complete protein just like beef. Okay? So for blood type A, this is your beef. Tofu, tempeh, bean curd, soy protein. Any type of soy protein is going to help you. Okay? If you don't know how to cook tofu, there's a 10-minute tofu tutorial on my page. It will teach you everything that you need to know. and you're on an Asian app. There are hundreds of thousands of tofu videos right here on TikTok. So you never have an excuse. Now, I don't know how to cook tofu. Instead of watching Cat Williams and everybody else on TikTok learn how to cook some damn food that's going to save your life. What else? Y'all benefit from 25 different fish. Just because you cannot break down animal protein does not mean you should be vegan or vegetarian. Far from it. Because there's never going to be enough beans or legumes that you're going to eat that's going to supply your body with the amount of protein it needs. Okay? Tofu, edamame, tempeh, soy has an overabundance of freaking protein. And if you are anemic, somebody said they're freaking protein. And if you are anemic, somebody said they were blood type A and they were anemic, tofu is extremely high in iron, extremely. And if you're dealing with any female issues as a blood type A, soy. It's the world's most powerful isoflavone. You will heal yourself. Okay? Y'all immediately changed. Okay? Also, you're blood type A, right? Yeah, she's a blood type A. She always seems to come in right when we're doing blood type A. She be chefing it up. She has all the recipe books. She be chefing it up. Okay? So don't only get your foods list, get the recipe books too. Also, acceptable legumes, beans, and nuts. A powerful legume for blood type A is peanuts. What if you have an iron overload from getting blood transfusions a lot? Then ma'am, just eat according to your blood type. Nobody's gonna die from iron overload. Send me an invite to all of your info. This is the invite. You're here right now. This is the info. Okay? Yes, you benefit from soy as an AB. I'm an AB. I'm going to have me some soft tofu tonight. Go get the foods list, ma'am. It tells you specifically all of the fish that you benefit from. Okay? Sofritas from Chick-fil-A. The sofritas from Chick-fil-A is tofu. It's soy. And I had it, the first time like 3-4 weeks ago? I'm having some tonight. Weeks ago? I'm having some tonight. Jordy just said, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. I'm going to Chipotle. So blood type AB benefits from rice. We benefit from soy. We benefit from soy. So I get the white rice, I get the sofritas, I get the cheese, and the sour cream. Because I benefit from that. And the lettuce, of course. But, so yeah, soy. And the lettuce, of course. But, so yeah, soy. Okay? So if you're blood type A and blood type AB, when you go to Chipotle, get the sofritas. Because that's soy. So, in order to thin out your blood and get it flowing through your body the way it's supposed to, so it's going to thin out your blood and bring your red blood cells back down to their normal size, lemons. Y'all should be putting lemons in your water every single day. Lemons, water, just increasing your water intake will thin out your blood. What else thins out your blood? Pineapple, blueberries, blackberries, green tea, Okay, I drink a pot of green tea every day. Even when I wasn't on the live, I was still drinking my tea every day. Okay, green tea, and these are the acceptable oils, and these drinking my tea every day. Okay, green tea, and these are the acceptable oils, and these bacteria likes to eat. Okay, escarole, dandelion. Get you some dandelion tea and put that in with your green tea every day. Okay, chard, rapini, which is broccoli rabe, fava beans, prunes, silver dollar mushrooms. If I were blood type A, I would just be eating a couple of prunes every day. You don't really need to eat more than 2 prunes a day. I don't just be eating a couple of prunes every day. You don't really need to eat more than 2 prunes a day. I don't know if y'all eating more prunes than that. I don't benefit from prunes, so I don't mess with them. But y'all don't need to be eating more than 2-3 prunes a day now. So that's it for blood type A. That's not the full foods list. It's just what foods are hurting you, what foods are going to reverse those ailments. Go get your full foods list by clicking ailments. Go get your full foods list by clicking my name at the top. When the white thing pops up, hit my name again. It takes you to my page. Click the link on my page and download your foods list into your phone. And then go on my page and download your foods list into your phone. And in the first 7 days, you're gonna lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation in the first week. All right, you have a plum every day? Where's blood type B? Let's go. Blood type B, where you at? Okay. Where's blood type B? Let's go. Blood type B, where you at? Let's go. Blood type B, where you at? So blood type B, yeah, they do. I used to eat prunes all the time. I told y'all I just used to do all the wrong shit. So here is what blood type B did, what your problem areas are. Lectin sensitivity. Lectins are little small proteins in all whole foods, okay? Blood type B and AB is extremely sensitive to those lectins. Lectins, when they come in contact with our blood, either is going to have a positive or a negative reaction. When it is a negative reaction, it's going to immediately trigger inflammation in our body action. When it is a negative reaction, it's going to immediately trigger inflammation in our body. Immediately. Okay? But with blood type B, certain lectins will not only trigger inflammation, but it will mess up your skin. It will give you neurological problems. It will give you hormonal fluctuations, painful and swollen joints, gut issues, all of that. Okay? Also, blood type B has liver detox dysfunction, hyperassimilator tendencies, and imbalanced gut. So the foods that are doing this to you, the #1 thing is chicken. Chicken is literally deadly to blood type B and AB. It'll kill you. Are you still eating chicken, ma'am, Miss Sheila? Is it Sheila? Yeah. Chicken. It'll kill you. Together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. How many of y'all have an autoimmune disease? Put it in the comments. At least one autoimmune disease. 50 million. Out of those 50 million people that have an autoimmune disease, at least one, some of y'all have multiple autoimmune diseases. Out of those people that have autoimmune diseases, those 50 million, 80% are women. If you have lupus, MS, and rheumatoid arthritis, it's 90% women. And the reason is autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. So, the higher your level of estrogen, the more autoimmune diseases you're going to have. What fills the body with estrogen? The number one thing is chicken. Chicken has 100 times the amount of estrogen in its little body. Chicken has 100 times the amount of estrogen in its little body than we have the amount of estrogen in its little body than we have in our whole human body. Chickens have the exact same sex hormones that humans have. So essentially you're eating little humans. And when I say little, I mean they're not even full grown. Today's chicken, at its time of slaughter, is only 42 days old. So it's still a chick. So you're eating chicks filled with estrogen. So you're eating chicks filled with estrogen that are triggering autoimmune diseases in your body. Marinate on that for a second. So it doesn't matter if that chicken is organic or ghetto. It's still chicken. You want to know why little girls have their periods starting at 7, 8, 9, 10 years old? Because you've been feeding them chicken their entire lives. Since they had those two little teeth, you've been sticking a little chicken bone in their mouth. Now, they're starting their periods. These things right here are at the root of most of y'all's problems. So, cut them out. What is messing up your liver function? Also, if your liver is not functioning properly, you're not cycling out the excessive levels of estrogen in your body. So the things that raise your estrogen are chicken, liquor, soy if you're blood type B and O, oats, stress, and your liver not functioning properly. So what's messing up your liver function? Lentils, black beans, black-eyed peas, mung beans, artichokes, and aloe. Something kind of good about this buffering thing is we haven't really had to kick anybody out today, have we? And it's Tuesday. Usually on Tuesdays we have a lot of trolls. So let's talk about this hyperassimilator tendency. How many of you blood type Bs are diabetic? It's Tuesday. Usually on Tuesday it gets crazy around here. How many of you blood type Bs are diabetic? Blood type B has the highest population of diabetics in the world. The reason could be because you are a hyperassimilator. There is a particular strain of bacteria in our gut called alpha glucosidase. We all have alpha glucosidase, but blood type in our gut called alpha glucosidase. We all have alpha glucosidase, but blood type B has an overabundance of alpha glucosidase. Okay? Alpha glucosidase is a bacteria that breaks down digestive resistant starches. So you have a bacteria that breaks down starches, turns them into sugar, and stores them as fat in your body. Then when you go to the doctor and they give you a test, they will tell you that you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Okay? Then they will prescribe you drugs that are classified as ACE inhibitors. ACE inhibitors are to prohibit alpha glucosidase in your gut. So your diabetes drugs are to control a bacteria in your gut. So instead of telling you, maybe you should stop eating these foods that are created. So instead of telling you, maybe you should stop eating these foods that are created, that's how they keep you on the diabetes drugs. Because no one's telling you to stop eating the drugs that's creating the bacteria. Here are the foods that are creating that bacteria. Peanuts, tomatoes, soy, cashews, corn, cornstarch, black pepper, poppy seeds, pinto beans, maltodextrin, and rhubarb. Those are the foods. All of those foods are on your avoid list. Go get your foods list, stop eating those foods, and reverse your diabetes. What is messing up your gut balance? Hi. Sorghum, peanuts, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, and acacia, which is gum arabic. How do we turn this around for blood type B? How do we reverse these things? How do we block the lectin sensitivity? Remember, that's swollen and painful joints, inflammation, hormonal fluctuations, neurological problems, bad skin, gut issues. Cultured dairy products. Blood type B benefits from certain cultured dairy products. Most of the dairy in the grocery store is not cultured dairy. It is pasteurized dairy. So when you're eating cultured dairy products as a blood type B, they act like probiotics in your gut, which helps that bacteria to be happy. Okay? Cultured dairy products would be sour cream, Greek yogurt, ricotta cheese, kefir, cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese, farmer's cheese, feta cheese, and paneer. Okay? What is the protein blood type B benefits from? Blood type B benefits from all the other red meat except beef. So that means lamb, mutton, venison, deer, rabbit. Okay? Also, there are a slew of fish, deer, rabbit. Okay? Also, there are a slew of fish that you benefit from. Halibut, cod, mackerel, sardines. Okay? So go get your foods list so you know exactly, specifically, what red meats and what fish you should be eating. My son is a blood type B. He lost 60 pounds in the first 6 months. Overall, a total of 80 pounds in that first year. Just eating according to his blood type. Hey! Stop it! Come here, Fats. Come here, Fats. What is happening? Jordy and Fats are like brothers, and they just be fighting all the fucking time. Come here, love. They just get on each other's nerves like two little kids. Fat Daddy! Anywho, so what is going to improve your liver function? Come here. What are you down there fighting about? We've already gone over the O's today, ma'am. You have to go get your foods list. What are y'all fighting about? So what's going to improve your liver function as a blood type B? Mustard greens, beet greens, green tea, licorice root tea, parsnips, curry powder, ginger root. Okay? Everyone benefits from green tea. Y'all need to make that a staple. Oh, another thing that I was drinking while I was sick with COVID was matcha. I'm about to get into matcha like big time. But, oh, you know what really saved me? What about cayenne pepper? If you benefit from cayenne pepper, you should eat it. Everybody doesn't benefit from cayenne pepper. Let me tell y'all something that really, really helped me get through COVID quickly. Honey. Not no ordinary honey though. It has to be that, what do you call it? What is it? Manuka honey. I paid like $70 for that honey, but that honey really made a difference. If you guys go and read research reports about how bee pollen and bee pearl and bee bread helps with COVID, that's also 2 of my new products coming out too. That made a huge difference in my recovery. It's not, because honey comes in different grades. So the higher, I got the highest I could get, which was $9.50. Honey, health is invaluable. Would you rather be sick or pay $70 for some honey? It's gonna cure you. I'll pick the 70 for 200, Alex. I said it wasn't no ordinary honey. Honey has a rating, okay? So when you go and look at the different honeys, there's 100 plus, 250, 300. I got 950. And as soon as I swallowed that shit, you can feel the difference. Okay? Then I bought this other raw honey from Sprouts that has living cultures in it. Those were way less expensive. They was like $11, but it's a solid honey. You have to like warm it up, but it's amazing. Go and read the research reports about bee pollen, bee bread, honey when battling COVID. Y'all know I do my research. Okay? So between high protein, that honey, what else am I doing? My quercetin, my mushrooms, that's how I got that honey. What else am I doing? My quercetin, my mushrooms, that's how I got recovery, I would say. So what is going to blunt that hyperassimilator, that bacteria that's in your gut? This is what is going to make your bacteria happy. Mushrooms, silver dollar, enoki, and maitake mushrooms. Whey protein, blueberries, Brussels sprouts, blackberries, and grapes. Y'all need to find a way to incorporate this stuff in your body every day. Eat some grapes every day. Drink a whey protein shake every day. Blueberries. Eat some Brussels sprouts. Because we have to make friends with this bacteria that lives in our gut, in our body. Okay? Because if we don't, it's going to continue to wreak havoc. What is going to also balance your gut as a blood type B? Brewer's yeast, molasses, and cabbage. Get into kimchi. I made me some kimchi fried rice the other night. Okay? So that's it for blood type B. Go and get your full foods list by clicking the link on my page. Okay? You're welcome. Click the link on my page, download your full foods list, and start tomorrow. In the next 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation, but you're going to feel phenomenal. Okay? Where's blood type AB? This is the last one. This is my blood type. As a blood type AB, wish you could have that. Have what? Wish you could have what? What you wish you could have, Shivani? Oh, kimchi fried rice. Yeah, you can't have none of that. You can't have the rice and you can't have the cabbage. We made it through. So, blood type AB, here's what we deal with. Lectin sensitivities, just like blood type B. Bacterial overgrowth, just like blood type A. Cell signaling issues and stress. Blood type AB is a hybrid of A and B. Okay? So a lot of the problems A's have, we have, and a lot of the problems B's have, we have. But we are very, very unique. And something about blood type AB too, we don't stay sick long, which is great. Okay? But that comes from our B side. B's are, honestly, one of the healthiest group. I don't know what it is about blood type B, but for some reason they do not get or stay sick long. Very rarely. You've had enough cabbage for a lifetime. I know that's right. But B's are able to fight cancer. They are the most balanced of all the blood types. There's something very special about B's. Okay? Yeah, you missed O again. Okay? O's have a very strong immune system, but y'all will get sick. But for some reason, B's are very special, like when it comes to cancer and shit like that. It's weird. So here are the problem foods for blood type AB. That lectin sensitivity. Same thing with blood type B. We can never have chicken. Okay? We can never have chicken ever. Same thing happens to us. The lectin in chicken attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to fuse together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. The only reason I didn't have an autoimmune disease as far as chicken was concerned is because I'm a blood type AB. Blood type AB rarely gets autoimmune diseases, which is a good thing. Yeah, you missed the A's. We finished already. Okay? Chicken is a no-no for everybody. Okay? Because if you're a man and you're eating a bunch of chicken, then it's raising your estrogen, which is triggering type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer in your body. Okay? If you're a woman and you're eating a bunch of chicken, it's going to give you a bunch of reproductive issues. If you're a woman and you're eating a bunch of chicken, it's going to give you a bunch of reproductive issues. The root of most of my problems, from that painful inflammation, my horrific menopause. I was bleeding profusely every day. Skin was bad. Everything was bad. Everything. I hurt from head to toe to the point that I was wearing compression socks. My ankle was swollen. I couldn't walk normal. I had to wear bigger shoes, Skechers and shit. Once I cut out that chicken, all of my menopause symptoms went away. Everything changed. Everything. Okay? What else jacks us up? Corn. Corn stops insulin production in our body. Okay? I wasn't eating a lot of corn. Yeah, I was. Now that I think about it. I damn sure was. I was probably eating corn every week. So, corn, remember, you got to think about high fructose corn syrup, white distilled vinegar, which is in all of your condiments. I was eating a lot of vinegar in the condiments and shit. So, yeah. Also, haddock, flounder, kidney beans, mung beans, chickpeas. When I went vegan that one time, I gained 10 pounds of painful inflammation in the first 2 weeks. Had no idea I wasn't supposed to be eating chickpeas and black beans and lima, all these beans. Chickpeas, mung beans, kidney beans, sesame, sunflower seeds, lima beans, black beans, fava beans, black eyed peas, and buckwheat. I wasn't supposed to be eating none of the beans. Okay? So, what's giving us bad bacterial overgrowth? Oranges. Oranges are bad for every single blood type. Also, camembert cheese, bananas, distilled liquor, dextrose, sucrose, fructose, guar gum. Guar gum is in your almond milk, okay? Guava, mangoes, carrageenan, cornstarch, sago, adzuki beans, radishes, rhubarb, sorghum, and Jerusalem artichokes. I don't think I've ever had a Jerusalem artichoke in my life. What is stressing out and unbalancing our immune system? Sorghum, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, acacia, coffee, aspartame, and pork. Yeah, we already finished the A's. We're on the last one right now, AB. Okay? So, what turns all of this around? What is going to block lectin sensitivity? Just like with blood type B, blood type AB benefits from certain cultured dairy products. So, yogurt, feta cheese, farmer's cheese, mozzarella cheese. Okay? What proteins do we benefit from? Turkey. We're the only blood type that benefits from turkey. Okay? Cod, eggs, tuna, salmon, sardines, grouper, tofu, and tempeh. Okay? So just like blood type A, we benefit from soy, but the only type of meat that we benefit from is turkey. Okay? But we also benefit from a lot of different fish. So what's going to improve our cell signaling? Cells carry messages throughout the body, and there are foods that throw this messaging off, and there are foods that improve it. So the foods that improve our cell signaling is watermelon, curry powder, figs, garlic, onions, cranberry, green tea, eggplant, cherries, plums, olive oil, peanuts, walnut oil, and blackberries. I probably get 4 or 5 of these in my body every day. Green tea for sure, walnuts for sure, cherries for sure, onions, garlic, okay. Yeah, probably get 5 or 6 of those every day. So what is going to balance our gut? Mushrooms, silver dollar, portobello, enoki, and maitake. Y'all know me, I stay on mushrooms. Okay? That is one of the things that have saved my life over and over and over again is mushrooms. Okay? If you're not on medicinal mushrooms, you need to get on medicinal mushrooms. I'm so excited about the new product line. It should be done by the end of this week, guys. The website looks amazing. The products look amazing. I cannot wait to unleash this thing on y'all, but it's almost done. Okay? But we have so many different mushroom things. I even have a mushroom serum for our skin. So excited. Thank you. I've been working. I told y'all I wasn't just laying in the bed. I was I was working. I don't have the luxury of just sitting around looking, just laying in the bed eating bonbons. I don't have that luxury. I don't care how sick I am, I'm still gonna work. Okay? Life continues. So what else benefits us? Miso, cabbage, kefir, amaranth, dandelion greens, watercress, and brewer's yeast. Thank you. I'm just excited for y'all. Oh, I don't sell lecithin granules. You know, Sprouts carries them. But every time I've tried to order those things from Sprouts, they never had them in stock. So try Amazon. Try Amazon. We're done, guys. We made it through. Hopefully tomorrow we won't have these buffering issues. So we can get a lot more interaction done. But if you do not have your foods list, just click my name. When the white thing pops up, hit my name again. It takes you to my page. Click the link, download your foods list, put it in your phone, and start tomorrow. I know it seemed to have fixed itself. So I think tomorrow we should be fine. Hi. But we made it through. We did a pretty good time today. Do I have advice for, are you saying RH negative? RH negative is not a blood type. That's what y'all need to understand. There's no advice to give because that's not a blood type. Everybody that is one of the 4 types is either RH negative or RH positive. The only reason your doctor told you that you were RH negative is because if you have RH negative blood and you got pregnant, it is more by a person that is RH positive, your body would, in a lot of cases, abort itself. It would abort the fetus. Okay? That's why doctors tell you that you're RH negative. They should have told you your entire blood type, but they didn't. They just told you the factor. So if you don't know your blood type, you should go to Amazon and get the Eldon blood typing kit. This is what it looks like. It'll cost you about $10. Okay? And then if you're RH negative, you have to have a RhoGAM shot. That's the only reason Jordan is alive today. Because I have RH negative blood, but I'm blood type AB. You have to have a RhoGAM shot in order to carry the fetus full term. Okay? So I gotta go eat some food and finish working so I can get this site out to y'all by the end of the week. And I will see y'all back here again tomorrow. I'm so glad to be back to work. I love you all. Have a fantastic night and start your shit again tomorrow. Okay? Bye.